My daughter's bully put her in a hospital bed, so I destroyed their entire lineage. My front door opened and my daughter limped in without her prosthetic leg on. She was carrying it under her arm like a broken umbrella. Her eyes were red and swollen. Today was her first day at school. Selena, what happened? She threw the prosthetic on the couch. I hate it there. I'm not going back. They took off my leg, right in the cafeteria. They were asking if I was a robot, if I could feel it. Then they just took it. I felt my whole body go cold. My daughter Selena lost her leg when she was 6, a car accident. Her dad ran a red light and she paid the price. She'd spent years learning to walk again, to feel normal. She was ready for middle school. She was confident. That confidence walked out the door in one afternoon. The next morning, I marched into that school like I was ready to tear the building down. I walked straight to the front office and asked to speak to the principal. The secretary didn't even look up. She's in a meeting. You can wait. So I waited. 1 hour, 2 hours. Finally, they let me in. I sat across from Principal Howard and told her everything. The cafeteria, the prosthetic, the names they called her. She nodded like she was listening, but her eyes were somewhere else. Mrs. Davis, kids can be cruel. We'll keep an eye on it. I asked what that meant. She said they'd monitor the situation. That was it. I left feeling like I'd screamed into a void. A week later, Selena came home with bruises on her shoulder. Someone shoved her into a locker. I went back. Same office, same secretary, same unbothered tone. We're looking into it, but nothing changed. Selena stopped eating breakfast. She flinched when her phone buzzed. One night I heard her crying through the wall and she told me they made a group chat about her. They called it Robot Girl Updates. They posted pictures of her, videos of her walking. I felt something snap inside me. I went back to that school the next day and I refused to leave. I sat in that waiting room for 3 hours. 3 hours watching the secretary answer phones and type emails and act like I was invisible. Finally, Principal Howard came out. She looked at me like I was gum on her shoe. Mrs. Davis, I'm so sorry, but I need to clock out now. We can schedule something for next week. I stood up. My daughter is being tortured and you're clocking out? She didn't even flinch. I understand you're upset, but we have procedures. I left shaking. That night, I told Selena I was going to fix it. I promised her. She looked at me like she didn't believe me anymore. The next morning, I dropped her off at school. She didn't say goodbye. She just grabbed her bag and walked toward the entrance with her head down. That was the last time I saw her walk on her own. 3 hours later, my phone rang. It was the school. Mrs. Davis, there's been an incident. Selena is being transported to the hospital. My heart stopped. What happened? Is she okay? The line went dead. I broke every speed limit getting to that hospital. When I got there, they told me she was in surgery. A boy had taken her prosthetic and pushed her down a stairwell. She had a broken arm, fractured ribs, and a head injury. I collapsed into a plastic chair and sobbed until I couldn't breathe. I don't know how long I sat there. Hours, days, it didn't matter. At some point, my phone buzzed. A number I didn't recognize. I almost ignored it, but something told me to look. It was a text. What they're doing isn't right. I have something you need to see. Call me. I called the number that night. A woman answered. She said her name was Mrs. Patterson and she worked in the front office. Her voice was shaking. I can't do this anymore. I watched them bury every complaint you filed. Every single one. They deleted emails. They told staff not to document anything. I asked her why. She went quiet for a second. The boy who hurt your daughter. His parents donate over $200,000 a year to this school. They funded the new gym, the STEM wing. The school can't afford to lose them. My grip tightened on the phone. What do you have? She sent me a video file, security footage, clear as day. The boy ripping Selena's prosthetic off, pushing her down the stairs, laughing while she fell. I took it to the police the next morning. Within a week, everything collapsed. Other kids came forward. Parents started talking. His family was ordered to pay every cent of Selena's medical bills. The boy was expelled and charged with assault. But then the unexpected happened. The school board launched a state investigation. The worst part? During the investigation, they found out this kid's parents knew. They encouraged him to kill disabled kids. They're all in jail now.